Okay. So
Uh,
then in that 4 week period where we kicked ass, took names, kicked the door in and took the dog with us, what were we running?
a lot of cover one, a lot of cover two man, just some cover three concepts, but that's it. So, um,
Mm.
I mean, just hey, what does Raheem Morris like to run? Is what we ran. And when you had Bertrand healthy, because Anderson wasn't healthy the second half of the year, but when you had Bertrand healthy, you were running a lot of Tampa 2. Well, if you're running Tampa 2 a lot and you've got Ulbrich, so when we had all the sacks, a lot of those sacks came in either Tampa 2, cover 2 man, or cover 1 looks,
Okay.
with Simmons playing the deep and Bates playing man coverage,
Okay.
with some sort of blitz or game up front, rushing 5 and a cover 1.
Yeah.
Um, and a lot of the switch with that came from running sim pressures with Caden Ellis.
Okay. Simulated pressures. Gotcha. Okay.
So it
Which
may
for the
have been
layman is what? For those of us in the who don't understand what a sim pressure is, break that down for us if you don't mind.
so it used to be called zone blitz, used to be called
Delayed blitz, maybe.
sometimes delay blitz, but a
Okay.
simulated pressure is it's an old thing from the Jim Johnson Eagles defense, honestly. Sometimes you would use overloads on one
Okay.
side, you're
Okay.
rushing 4 on one side. So say you've got Grady lined up at the nose, head up on the center. You
Okay.
got Harrison lined up in a 5 technique off the tackle. You got
Okay.
Ebiketie coming off on the edge, and then you're blitzing Ellis on that same side. So you got all 4 guys on the same side,
Okay.
and then your backside end, which is could be Matthew Judon. A lot of times it was Judon, drops back into coverage.
Why
So
do why do that? I wasn't a fan of Judon in coverage because we gave up some plays on
that
that.
was that was another reason why Jimmy Lake got fired.
Okay, all right, because that
So
bro, I'm watching the game. I'm not to cut you off, but I'm literally watching the game, Scott. Right, and you know how you see something and you're arguing with your brain like I know I know I didn't see it. It's like I'm
I,
watching the game
I know I
and
didn't see D'Angelo Malone dropping
thank
30
you,
yards into
thank
coverage
you, thank
on
you,
that
thank
play.
you, thank you. I'm looking at
No, I didn't
Judon,
see him just get called for illegal contact on a simple chuck, right?
bro. Now that was crazy. That was the refs, but
That was a
I'm looking
terrible call.
I'm looking at Judon and I'm watching this happen. And pre-snap, I see the quarterback because Judon kind of makes a move to get ready to go back into coverage. I see the quarterback see him
Yep.
and lick his chops like, holy
Who's he
shit.
covering?
I know you are not about to drop it. I know you're right. And so my brain and I are arguing like, I know you're not about to do this. I know, Jimmy. Yeah, I know you're not about. And damn it, he drops in the coverage and it's not even close. The
So
running
we're
back goes right by him.
we're gonna see a lot less of that
Okay.
under Ulbrich.
Okay. Okay. I because to me, that was one of the stupidest things we did. Besides being 10 yards back on 3rd and 7. That was one of the
Yeah.
dumbest things we did. Like,
So
I know I'm not watching this. Okay.
so
All right.
what Ulbrich will do is Ulbrich dropped his defensive linemen and his edge defenders into coverage 3% of the time on passing snaps last year. 3%.
Okay.
On
All right.
1,100 snaps, that's 50 snaps.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
All right.
you'll see it here and there, but 50 snaps over the course of 17 games
It's
is
not a lot.
3 times a game.